everyone. Happy
Friday!
Oh my goodness. Welcome back to the Maker's Gonna Learn YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. This is day, is it 3 or 4? Day 4
the last day.
Boot camp before we gear up and get ready for our New Year's Eve special coming to you guys at 7 p.m. Eastern. We are so excited to have you guys here today, as well as coming to our New Year's Eve event at 7 p.m. Eastern on Sunday.
And it's one that you literally cannot miss.
Literally.
You cannot miss.
Biggest prize
on Sunday.
ever. We're giving away $1,000 cash money on top of all sorts of other giveaways.
Money.
So much fun. I love it, I love it, I love it. Since we saw so many people at the top of the week grabbing sublimation printers or being gifted sublimation printers.
I mean, the best Christmas gift.
Such a great gift. Congratulations to all of you guys that got a printer. If you got a printer, will you comment me? Or if you're considering getting a sublimation printer, comment me. Comment the word me. Today is going to be a very much introductory overview of what it really looks like to sublimate.
Yes.
I think people are going to be very impressed or surprised.
I think surprised is more I don't know, surprised and impressed both, because it seems like such a daunting thing to start. I feel like it's one of those things that with cricketing, you have your cricket, but then you also have so many other things that you have to get. You have to get all the different color vinyl in both. You don't have to,
but you should.
I mean, as crafters, we made a TikTok. I'm a crafter. I don't buy one, I buy it all.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you have to stock up.
So you want to get all of the colors of both heat transfer vinyl and regular vinyl, and then you learn about specialty materials that you can cut.
And the different blades and all. I mean, it can get crazy fast. So if you're a cricketer here, I just want to invite you to really focus on staying focused on completing projects, number one. But number two, when you enter the realm of sublimation, I find that you have a few. Cricket's a little bit opposite, where you have your lower end investment is the machine right out of the gate. Like you can consume that and you can digest that. But then what happens is what you're saying is you're going to spend a lot of money on the materials, the back end.
Yes.
So sublimation in my head is flipped.
Yes.
You have a lot of front loaded costs, but when you really invest in the printer and the heat press, everything else is kind of like some change.
It's just, it's one of those things. The investment is up front, so it's a bigger chunk of change. So it's a harder pill to swallow at first. And cricket, it's more digestible because you'll spend, $20
here, $20 to get free shipping.
Right.
Yeah.
And it'll end up coming out as a wash in the long run. But the biggest difference, the permanence of sublimation, y'all.
So I do want to address this, and again, I love to be totally transparent here. I find myself personally gravitating towards sublimation gifts to give, and especially if you're running a business, sublimation is such a no-brainer for you guys. So today we're going to go over what it really takes to sublimate, how to sublimate the perfect shirt, how to do that. It is going to be so much fun. We are so excited to hang out with you guys. I saw so many me's in the comments. It is so much fun. I love it, love it, love it. It is so good. Yes, sublimation's so worth it and so addicting, right? Love it.
It
so
really
good.
is.
Now, before we dive into all the deals that are happening, to let you all know, we have a giveaway winner from yesterday's giveaway.
And we're doing it at the top of the show this time,
yes,
like we've been trying to do every day this week.
Yes, so good. So, what did we give away yesterday?
Yesterday was a $100 Celebration Warehouse gift card.
Go, whoever's about to win this, because I have the winner. Congratulations, Stephanie Hank.
Yes,
Woo-hoo.
congratulations, Stephanie.
Stephanie Hank, you are taking home the $100 gift card to Celebration Warehouse. Go ahead and email us, Stephanie, hi@makersgonnalearn.com. We are so excited to hook you up. Now, y'all, our deals are coming to an abrupt stop. They are ending very, very soon. So if you have not said yes to the year membership, this free gift, Lauren, is going away.
I know.
And your free gift's going away.
And so is this one.
The Craft Hack Handbook, if you all have not, if you are in a year member, you can renew your membership today, and we'll give you the Craft Hack Handbook completely free. This is a $197 value you're getting, and you're getting it before we even launch it. It's going to be for everyone who took advantage of our Black Friday sale or our Christmas sale. You are grabbing that. So get in right now, or you can purchase any of our main core programs. Now, today we are covering sublimation, so it's not right without talking about our mystery gifts. Don't be pulling them out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lauren was about to show y'all.
I was about to show you the mystery gift.
This is about to expire too. If you have not said yes to Makers Gonna Sublimate, we have the program at an amazing discount.
Yes.
Sadie's gonna drop you the link. You're also getting the Craft Hack Handbook. If you have not purchased anything yet this season with us, you will get this for free, purchasing it today. And because we're extra, we're hooking you up with some sublimation blanks. So this is a little mystery gift, just to set you up with some things to kind of play around with and see, you know, how sublimation works, feels. It is really impressive. You're gonna fall in love with it. Like,
you really are. It has honestly become one of my favorite. It's easily one of my favorite crafting, ways to craft, I guess you could say, crafting techniques. There are lots of reasons, but it's the depth of color that you get. It's the permanence on it. It's the ease once you truly learn how to do it. And on top of that, one of the things that I want to highly encourage you all to do, if you haven't already, is to jump on board with our sublimation course. And let me tell you why. Because a lot of times when we are trying to learn new techniques, we think, or I say we, I'm gonna talk to myself right here. I think that I can do everything by myself. So what do? I get on the internet, I get on YouTube, I research, and I go down a rabbit hole. And a lot of times what ends up happening is I am more confused at the end of that rabbit hole than I was to begin with, because I have watched 10 different people's videos. Those 10 people have 10 different techniques, which all can work for them.
Right.
But if you learn from us, you are, number one, going to save the money that you invest in the course and the blanks that you are not going to.
1,000%.
So when we first developed this course, I know for a fact that Tanner, I don't want to even say ruined, but it was not.
We tried everything.
No less than 15 coffee cups.
Yeah, we were
mugs.
really figuring out how to teach you guys how to perfect your printer codes and all the things to set up your drivers the proper way. And we just spent as much time as it took and as many mugs as it took, and we played around with it to have something of value for you guys in the program. So if you have bought the program, you know, this program is now on its 3rd year. Holy cow. It's impressive because we now have added over 500 sublimation ready files. You get all of the curriculum, so many fun bonuses, and it's $80 off today. So that will be going away along with all the bonuses.
And not only that, but we have done updates since the first launch of Makers Gonna Sublimate. And if you jump in with Makers, if you jump in with this course, you get all of the updates that we plan on adding in the future, which this is a course, originally you said, this is what it is,
just 200
whatever.
free files, and but we've expanded it and grew it for existing members and for anyone that joins. So we redeveloped it. It just got refreshed a couple months ago.
And on top of that, I spent even more money and time with the refresh, getting the right color profiles for the larger printer. Now, I did have see a friend comment that they were thinking about jumping into sublimation, but could we recommend what printer?
Ooh.
So that is a really, really good question.
It's a really long question to answer.
And if my advice, if you do not know which type of printer you want, but you know that you're gonna jump into sublimation, I personally think it is best to go ahead and start with the course. Because we walk you through at least 1, 2, 3, 4, is it 4 or 5 printer setups?
There's quite a bit. We help you make the right decision, and we will walk you through the comparison between all of them and help you make an informed decision. All right, I could tell you to just go buy the Epson Sure Color, But then you may be like, Tanner, I actually shouldn't have spent this money. I should have waited and saved for a large format. So more of these if-then scenarios are covered in the curriculum. And if you want to get the most money, most value, you need to go in and say yes to the course, because we'll teach you what you need to buy, what you don't need to buy, all the things. So I actually love when people join our program, like before they get a Cricut or before they get a printer, so we can help you make those decisions through the curriculum. So I love it, love it, love it. Y'all, if you want the free mystery gift, this is just for new students. So if you didn't get it, you still got all your value. This is just a Christmas special for anyone who joins Maker's Gonna Sublimate today. They get some complimentary blanks. If you already have the course, you're probably sublimating like a pro. You don't need some of these tester blanks and like newbie blanks. So super fun. Is sawgrass a good one? We do cover sawgrass. I like sawgrass. I don't know if it would be the one that I would go for if I was in the market today. They honestly have some really interesting software.
They do have some. So I think sawgrass is a good printer if that's the way that you want to go. We're just Epson people here. Like, honestly, the one that I use the most since I've had it set up, and it's the one that we've been using, Alicia started using it, is the ET8550, which is a wide format printer. We do have the Epson Sure Color that we have used and we like. We have the ET like 2500 or 2720. It's the smaller Epson Eco Tank. So we've used the sawgrass. Those are the ones that I know right off the top of my head that we have used and we like. But if we had to choose, I think me personally, I'm gonna go with the ET8550 just because it is a wide format printer. It's going to be more expensive on the front end. I will be completely transparent with you guys. It's not super cheap.
I will just go ahead and forewarn you. A lot of people start with the smaller one, which is a couple $100s, and then quickly want to advance, and they're like, but I've already spent a couple $100. So I just want to let you all know that that's what we see our clients going through and potentially struggling with making those decisions and those jumps. But again, the curriculum will help you make those decisions, and it's going to be so fun. So I love it. Have you looked at the Brothers Sublimation printer? We have been looking at it.
We did.
Very interesting. I feel like it's probably very similar to an Epson.
It looks very similar to an Epson.
Similar. Very similar.
But I'm curious. And it really, so in the course as well, we go over different inks. There are different inks, just so you guys know. Just make sure if you do get a conversion printer, do not put your regular ink in it. Wait till you get your sublimation ink.
Yeah, a lot of people get excited and just assume that it is, so just be careful. There is a philosophy I have that talks about when it comes to ink, like you want to marry an ink. Like we love, there's a few brands we've loved. We've loved Hippo, we've loved Cosmo, and we love StarCraft. Like those are three we can really send you to, which is super, super fun. So I love it. I love having this conversation. We're going to have a great show today because we are going to go through making a shirt. I'm going to go over everything that's necessary for you guys. But since there's a limited time, I just want to let anyone know here, whether you're into sublimation or Cricut, our deals are ending on the year membership. It's it's $75 off today when you use the coupon code 75OFF. So if you are not a year member, whether you sublimate or Cricut, the membership is valuable to you because you can use any of our files to sublimate, any of our files to Cricut, and we will just continually develop you and help you be such a well-rounded crafter inside of our membership. So do not miss out on this deal. It will expire at the end of the year. So if you are not a member, do not walk. You need to run and grab this promo to unlock the Craft Tech Handbook bonus as well as the 30-day challenge bonus. Are you guys ready? I love it, love it, love it. I love seeing everybody that has bought the Maker's Gonna Sublimate course in the past. Again, it is a tried and true program, which is so much fun. So we love seeing it here, and you guys are just so fun. So let me know how many of you in the comments have never sublimated before. All right, if you have never sublimated before, say me in the comments. Like me, Tanner, I've never sublimated. Or if you have sublimated before, say yes. Yes, I've sublimated. or me, I've never sublimated before, all right? I just wanna get a little bit of the pulse on who is here. We have quite a few different things that we wanna show you today when it comes to supplies. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of time today to go over supplies, what finished projects you can expect to look like. We will then take an approach and go over to the computer, and we will take a look at how we use sublimation with our crafting. And what I mean by that is how we sublimate and what softwares we use and the different things like that. So I'm going to go over beginner supplies, what you can expect, what software we use, and then we're going to actually make a shirt together, which is super, super fun. I will tell you, if you are a Cricut crafter diving into sublimation, the course is also perfect for you because we create our curriculum from a Cricut first heart, meaning we'll show you how to sublimate from Design Space. And I believe that if you're really comfortable in a software, you're gonna get better, faster results if you stay in that software. So if you are a Cricut user and you know how to use Design Space, I teach you how I use Design Space in my sublimation journey. Now there is other programs and we teach on them inside of Maker's Gonna Sublimate, whether it's Inkscape, whether it's Canva, whether it's Cricut Design Space, whether you are utilizing the Sawgrass printer in their software, we will equip you in all of those other platforms. So we don't do a lot of Canva training or Inkscape on the channel. We save that for the program. So that's another really big reason to go ahead and sign up. All right, love it, love it, love it. Lauren, I missed it. The yes and the me's. Is it about 50-50?
There was a lot of yeses and then a lot of me's. It was very even, I feel like.
So good. I love it. Such a great group today. I love it, love it, love it. Nancy says, I really want to learn and jump in with both feet. Nancy, I want to invite you to the Maker's Gonna Sublimate course. If you're going in with both feet, you are going to have nowhere better to start than that curriculum and of course today's show. So let's talk about the high ticket items first. So we have two high profile, high ticket items that you need to decide whether you say yes to the course or not, that you need to open up sublimation. All right. Number one, you need a printer. A printer like this bad boy right here. This is our Epson SureColor 7170. F170.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm dyslexic, seeing numbers as letters. Apologies, my friends. Probably so. Long story short, here is the SureColor. Now, when it comes to Epson, they have a few different options. Originally, we were using Epson printers that were EcoTanks, and they did not come with sublimation ink.
So let's talk about this real quick.
Yeah.
The SureColor printer is actually, I truly believe that it is an EcoTank. It is a regular
1000%.
EcoTank, just set up for sublimation with Epson sublimation ink.
And what that means is that there's two differences.
Yeah.
The one difference is it comes with sublimation ready ink instead of regular ink, regular printer ink.
Yeah.
Number one. Mm-hmm. And number two is inside the driver, inside the computer software, they automatically mirror your image.
Yes, they do. It is set up to automatically mirror.
I will add one, I'll add a third one.
Okay.
The color profiles for a SureColor are really nice.
Yes, they are very nice. I'll even add a fourth one.
Ooh.
So, yes, it comes with the sublimation ready ink.
Right.
It sets you up for sublimation success right out of the gate. But the fourth biggest difference between those two printers is the price point.
Yes.
You can get an Epson EcoTank to convert for about $200.
Wow.
The SureColor is going to run you $450.
No way.
Yes. Yes.
Uh-uh.
Yes, I swear.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I had no idea.
See, I thought it was only like I thought we only paid like $300 for it, and somebody corrected me a couple months ago, and they said no, it's $450, and I even went back because I thought it was not that expensive.
Yeah. Okay. So here is what my recommendation would be.
Do you want me to pull the regular EcoTank so you can?
No, it's fine because they're really. I mean, I think
they're
the
exact
same printer. I would go with a regular EcoTank, and then you get to purchase your own sublimation ink. And then you could literally pay for our program with the price difference of that. So it just makes more sense to convert it. We have training on how to convert it. We'll get your colors to help you set up and really rock your journey. So,
we also have some people in the comments that are making good.
Ooh,
they are,
so
and I've talked about this before. But good point is, this one is going to have a warranty.
Okay.
Because it is set up for sublimation.
Yeah.
Once you put the sublimation in a regular EcoTank, it's going to void its warranty.
So here's the deal, my friend. When I'm paying double for something, I'm just self-insuring, right?
It is a self-insurance.
So you're paying
correct.
Double, like you would just you are your own insurance when you get to save half the price. Like that's my perspective. That's me as a crafter. And it's super, super fun. This one, if you... Converting a printer when it comes to an Epson EcoTank, there's no conversion. It's just you don't put in the ink they give you, you put in your own ink. So like don't let the word conversion scare you, all right? Super, super fun. I love. Barb asked, how long do I get access to the program? So Barb, you get access to it for the lifetime of the course. Some people say lifetime access. I'm going to say the lifetime of the course. If for some reason Makers Gonna Learn ever shut down, which we will not be, you would lose access. But you pay one fee and you get access for the lifetime of the course. So you don't pay a yearly fee, you don't pay a monthly fee. Your enrollment today is going to get you access into it forever. And we even offer a payment plan. So you can spread it across December and January. And it's super, super fun. So love it. Where to buy reasonable ink? Cosmo, StarCraft, or Hippo is very great, trustworthy sublimation inks.
What's funny is every single one of our sublimation printers has different ink in it.
Yeah, and they're married to it. Not one
has, and they are married to it. So our Sawgrass has StarCraft ink in it, I'm pretty sure.
Our Sawgrass should have Sawgrass ink in it because they're cartridged.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
So Sawgrass is Sawgrass. Then did you put
I was using
Hippo?
I was using StarCraft back.
In the regular Epson?
Yeah.
Then I don't think we have one with Hippo in it because we put it in our workforce and we don't have our workforce.
Yes. We've used a bunch of different inks and there is times in the past that we have merged inks and it's been fun. It just, you gotta flush it and things like that.
Yeah.
It is nothing to be scared of. Like it is super, super fun. Someone said, will you scroll up, Sadie? Someone asked about clogging. I've heard you have to run it weekly or it clogs. Is that true? Christine, I personally have went a couple weeks, a month without printing, and it might take one print to like get it going. But I really don't think that's necessarily true always, but it can happen.
It can happen. So my biggest thing with, if you really want to keep the integrity of your printer, I would suggest printing. If you want to print once a week, fine. Because the cool thing about sublimation prints is you can print them and actually set them on the shelf and then press them later.
That is really neat.
So you can print once a week if you want to. I would say personally, just to keep the absolute best results, is make it every 2 weeks to stay on top of it if you can. Because I have noticed when we let some of ours sit, like we have to go through print head cleanings if we let them sit longer than a month at a time.
And the print head cleanings are very nice to do just in general. So super, super fun. We love it. Does using different sublimation ink void the sublimation printer warranty? So Minnie Wilburn, you would want to use the Epson SureColor complementary ink with that machine. You couldn't use other ones, I do not believe. So
I think if you're thinking about using different inks, really and truly the reason you need to marry one is because they have different formulations. So one ink may not mix well with the other brand. And that's
your color codes.
Yes.
So the ink that you marry, the ink that you choose, will have special color codes that they have tested and tried and true for you. So if you ever run into an instance where you're not getting a good print color, you can send that like, hey, here's what my image is supposed to look like, here's what it is looking like, to StarCraft or Hippo, or read on their packaging, things like that, and they're going to give you instructions to get the best results. Remember, they want to help you get the best print so that you keep buying their ink. So they're going to help you and really teach you guys everything they need. So that's the printer. That's a great conversation. Next up, let's talk about heating source, because let me tell you, in my developing the Makers Gonna Sublimate course, I probably said this before, I actually decided to invest in this StarCraft clamshell heat press, which has been a gift. And I will like acknowledge this is not something I would have bought if I am just a consumer. We are running an education company. We do a lot of crafting. There's multiple people here. I have loved this though. So if you're looking for a splurge, this is probably the most expensive heat press that I would recommend, unless you're getting like auto press, things like that. But I love this thing. You do not need to have something this nice or this expensive at all. I just thought it would be nice to try out, and I've been very impressed with it. They don't usually have them in stock, so they're really hard to get. So they're very popular, all right? So my only tip when it comes to a heating source is, this is our rule, you need to get a heat source that is the size of your largest project. So for example, for most projects, I will not be doing anything larger than, I think this is like 15 by 15.
It's a 15 by 15.
So this is like
correct.
15 by 15. There are times that we will do a multi-press project. We teach that in the course. We teach you how to do a multi-press project, which you really will want to watch the course. Like that will save you so much. I love, love, love that training because we teach it on a bath mat and I teach it on a amazing blanket. So whichever way you want to go about it, it is very important that you understand what's required if you're doing a multi-press and how to do that. So if you are going with a smaller heating source, you will need to master that, all right? If you want the ease and the flow, you will absolutely love having just a larger heating element, a 15 by 15, a 12 by 12, like things like that would be really handy. Bobby says, I have the fancier studio clamshell, love it. Yes, I love that, I love it, love it. I think it's awesome, and it's just really nice to have, all right? So inside of the course, we have a printable that gives you a cheat sheet that you can print out or just keep on open on your computer that will tell you the temperature heat for all of your projects, all right? So I just want to encourage you guys, if you have that, to download it. If you join today with us, please be sure to download it. And then on top of that, what we see to be helpful is number one, a sub paper. We love, love, love this sublimation paper. Highly recommend using this. I also have done comparisons using sublimation paper and copy paper.
Yes, we have.
Copy paper will work.
It will if you're in a bind.
If you're in a bind, we still swear by the A sub paper.
And I think copy paper works better if it's on a cotton surface.
Yes.
Than it does on a hard surface.
Yes, 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 yes. So that's good to know. We love A sub paper. You will need to have a lint roller or two. You're always going to need a lint roller. We'll talk more about this as we go through the actual pressing of our shirt. This is just nice to have. You will need, this is more of an extra thing to have on hand, but this really has changed the game for us when it comes to.
I don't even know that it's extra. I almost think it's necessary.
If you're using the oven, it is necessary. So if you're using an oven and you're doing things like our full wrap tumblers, things like that, you're going to need a heat glove. They're like $8, $9, $12, something like that. If you're doing any sort of mug, things like that, they're really handy to have, just really nice. If you're doing shirts and things like that, in general, you'll need some type of adhesive. So we have two. Let's talk about our heat resistant tape first. This is just heat resistant tape, really important to have, okay? And butcher's paper. So butcher's paper and heat resistant tape are necessary for you guys that sublimate. All right. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to sit these over.
Also, I know we're going to have the question about that spray.
Yes, let's talk about the spray.
We used to, I recommended.
Let's talk about why we would have, for someone, because a lot of people here do not heat press yet.
Right.
So Lauren, why do you not just need tape to tape down your project? Now, just so, because we have a lot of beginners, you must tape down your images to keep it in place so you don't get any ghosting, which is like fading or shadowing and things like that. So you will need to tape it down. But then as sublimation developed, Lauren found out about...
It was a tack spray, like a sublimation spray. And the Condi brand was the brand that we used. Well, we can't find it anymore, and I cannot figure out where to purchase it.
We get emails about it. We get all sorts of stuff.
Yes. So this is the new spray that we have tried and tested, and we do like it.
It is fast tack, repositionable, California compliant. Thank you. And what's cool about this spray is it will, be a little tacky, but as you heat it,
it goes away.
The tack goes away.
Yes.
I mean, how about that?
Yep. And I'm trying to think of where we ordered it from. I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
Did we purchase it from Maker Flow, possibly?
Yeah.
I think.
Love it.
I'll have to look and figure out exactly where we purchased it. I want to say it might be from Maker Flow, but I'm not 100% sure. Or maybe it was at Heat Press Nation. Let me look at Heat Press Nation.
Yes. So cool. So this is just really, really handy to have. We absolutely love this, and it's really, really, really awesome. So now that you have understanding of your butcher's paper, the butcher's paper is required to be underneath. It's kind of like a sandwich. So you do a base of butcher's paper, you do your shirt, you do your, your taped down design, which we'll talk about.
Yes.
Then you put another sheet of butcher's paper to protect this heating element for all future projects. It's just really handy. And again, we go further details in the program for you guys to refresh there. So that is pretty much the base materials. As you notice, there's not that many materials other than your heat element and your print element. All right. Heat element and print element will be most expensive for you guys. And inside of the curriculum, we also go in depth on all the different heating sources for you. So it's really helpful. Love it, love it, love it. Yay,
yes.
So good, so good. Love it. So that is kind of all the things. Now, let's talk about some of the projects that you can make with sublimation. So first of all, sublimation is most pronounced and the best results on white material.
Yes.
You cannot really sublimate quickly and easily on black.
Correct. You can only, you get the best results on a 100% polyester white surface or something that has a polymer coating on it.
Yep.
So do you want to talk about like how sublimation works?
Yeah, you can go for it. Go for it. I'll show some samples while you're talking about it.
Okay. So the way that the actual way sublimation works and why you have to have a polymer coating or a high polyester count is because what happens, the ink, because it is a special dye ink. Now, I did see someone earlier say, do people use sublimation printers as regular printers? Absolutely not. It is a special dye ink that is printed, and then what happens with two things, heat and pressure, that dye ink goes from a solid to a gas, and in the process, so here's your paper, it turns into a gas, and then it adheres to the polymers in or on your blank, and then it like latches on and never lets go. So that is why it is so permanent, is because it is a chemical reaction.
Yeah, and I mean, this is like, you could put this out in the rain, you could do all sorts of things to it. It is there forever, right? Like it is infused.
It is there forever.
It is turned into a gas. It is permanent. It's awesome. One thing I wanted to show you guys is this little shirt right here. This is gray. This is 100% polyester, and it, looks beautiful. So you can do grays. You can do different colors. Light colors look really good.
If you sublimate dark colors on them.
Yes, exactly. Now, another thing is a lot of people do bleaching. We do cover that in our curriculum as well to master bleaching and things like that. We don't love the bleaching look as much, so you're not going to notice that we do it on the show a lot. But we do teach it because it is nice to kind of have available when you're doing different projects and things like that. So one thing I love about sublimation is you can get a bunch of blanks. So this little spinner, you can kind of just see, just kind of press it out.
Yeah, I've got it flat for where we kept it.
Shipping and storage. And then, as it goes, so this is just a blank, and then it can spin around, things like that. And you always can see it because you have it on both sides. So
the circle piece, people have been asking, that is a glass hot plate from the Dollar Tree.
Sublimated.
And we put white vinyl on the back and sublimated it.
Yep. So very, very fun. So this is just really nice to have a hot plate. That is really fun. You can get the spinners. You can get the, this is what a skinny wrap tumbler, looks like before it's sublimated. And then as you can see, we even have like seamless, design here. Super fun. You can get koozies. You can get like mouse pads. There are so many
honestly, as sublimation has gotten way more popular,
there are
so many more options of blanks now.
Yeah, so good. Now, will it fade in direct sunlight?
So there is a chance, and I'm just going to be, if it is in complete direct sunlight, what happens, this is just the baseline of how sublimation works.
Right.
The more you heat it, so we have taken a tumbler, heated it up so much that it ends up fading out eventually.
Yeah.
So
it's not going to fade super quick.
It's not, it will not fade very quick.
Not at all.
But it's one of those things that
if you're on your front porch, that's not direct sunlight. Like there's very few instances that you're going to be in true direct sunlight and things like that. So good, so good. Great questions. I love covering all of this. And it's really, really helpful. Now that we've kind of went over what you can do with sublimation, we've went over what it takes to get required or what's required to get started. You don't have to use just 100% polyester. You can do different blends. So like this shirt right here, we were talking about before the show, it has, you can look here, it's a 50% poly, 25% cotton, and then 25%, what do you call that? Rayon? Yeah, so the rayon, and you were saying it's still a synthetic?
Yes, so rayon is still a synthetic fabric, so it's going to have, I don't think it has it doesn't have the same composition as polyester. However, what you're really looking at is that low cotton count. So you only have 25% cotton, so you're still going to be able to sublimate and get really nice color on that.
Yeah, this feels really, really good. So this is a really nice one. You could look out for a 50% poly, 25% rayon, 25% cotton. Really, really still gives you that cottony feel. So love it.
Heat from a dryer will not fade it.
No. It will not at all.
I think, and it's just like the reason I say eventually over time is because I have seen people sublimate stickers for their cars because those types of stickers are very waterproof. Yeah. But I have still seen them fade. Now, have they been on there for 2 years, 3 years, 3 months? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So now that we have a good understanding of everything that is possible when it comes to sublimation and all the different things, I am going to quickly dive in and take a look at the Maker's Gonna Sublimate course and just kind of show you around a few different things to make sure that you guys feel super comfortable. Christina says, I have infusible ink sheets that I've been wanting to use. Would it be the same process just without the printer? Yes, you would use your Cricut to cut it and things like that. So yes, it would be the same exact process. So good. Yes, so low cotton. Yes, high polyester, low cotton blends. 60-40 will work well. So now that we're over here at our Maker's Gonna Sublimate, when you purchase the program, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see the welcome. There's 24 training videos inside of here. We go through why sublimation. We go through what heat source, what equipment to buy, how to convert the printer. I mean, there's a bunch of different printers we cover. We talk through what makes an image good for sublimation, how to use Canva for sublimation. We teach a sublimation shirt start to finish. We teach how to bleach dye sublimation shirt start to finish. We teach you how to make a mug 3 different ways. We teach you sublimating a blanket start to finish. We teach you sublimating a tumbler 2 ways. I teach you how to sublimate a garden flag start to finish in Inkscape. So if you want to master Inkscape, this is a great training. Mistakes to avoid, sublimation with laminate sheets. Can you sublimate on cotton? That full training. We teach you about print drivers, teach you sublimation stickers. We have a whole almost half hour on color profiles. We have another training on print settings. And this, when you all join and sign up today, you're getting your first 5 sublimation projects. We have a special training for you that we're mailing you the blanks for. So super, super fun. We love it. Can we use infusible ink sheets on 100% cotton towels? No, you sure cannot, because there is no polyester. So that's what you'd want to be aware of. Now, in Maker's Gonna Sublimate, if you come over to attachments, there's also a free Facebook group you can join to talk about sublimation and ask us questions. Go to attachments, and you're going to see here that we have an original 100 designs. We have 100 more sublimation files. And then we've just added 410 new sublimation files. So there's also an ebook available that you can get access to when you purchase. And it is super, super fun. So this will load, everything like that. It is the awesome, awesome training. And it's there. We do talk about, you know, if there's clogged printers, what you need to do, things like that throughout all the printer trainings and things. So it's kind of there as needed. And then what we're going to do is take a look at some of these new sublimation files, and you're going to see that it is going to download. It might take some time because it's so many, but you can download that. And as you can see, they're downloading. So while that is downloading, it'll be really, really awesome. So what I want to talk about while that is downloading is the difference between the Design Space, Canva, and Preview or Inkscape and the different things. I want you to use whatever software you feel most comfortable in. I, today, actually prepped my project that we're making, and I used Design Space. Tanner, why did you use Design Space? Because I feel comfortable in Design Space. I think it's easy in Design Space, and it's really simple. So if your project is a size of a print and cut, then sure, you can do Design Space. All right, I love it, love it, love it. Tamara, or I hope I'm pronouncing your name, Miss Love. So I get $75 off the annual membership and $80 off the sublimation blanks. You get $80 off this Maker's Gonna Sublimate course, no coupon code needed, and you get $75 off the year membership, but that offer is ending soon. So go ahead and join the year membership for $75 OFF, and if you wanna grab the Maker's Gonna Sublimate, that is available too. So printable ink isn't for cards. No, not at all. Super, super fun. So do you get a book with your sublimation course? Patricia, you get a digital book, yes, that you have access to, which is really awesome. So love it, love it. Yes, look at how dull the example looks right now. It will pop once we press it. So get ready. Love it, love it, love it. Are the sublimation files to members who are not taking the course? Nancy, these specific 600 files are exclusive to Maker's Gonna Sublimate. If you are just a Maker's Gonna Learn member, I invite you to go to the print then cut area, and any of those images can actually be a sublimation project. So let's go back over to Maker's Gonna Learn. You can see that you have the file downloaded. We're going to unzip it. And what we're going to do is click it here. And you can see there's so many, I mean, beautiful, beautiful files for different categories. You can just browse through. Lauren, is this file from
Yes,
these
it
400?
is from the it's from Maker's Gonna Sublimate. If it's from the newest release, I'm not 100% sure. Alicia set it up.
Yeah.
It is in Design Space, but it is from the sublimation course.
Beautiful. So we have a lot of like full color images. There's some really fun things that you can do with all of these files that you guys will be really impressed by. So definitely take some time to go over here. I love a lot of these different things you would want to print and have it look like. And there's a lot of different styles. So you can see kind of each collection's a little different. Some of the original designs are some that I think a lot of you would like to do, especially when you all get started. We have been loving our HTV Romp mug press. We've used that a bunch. Right. Wait, what's the Tumblr press? What's the
PYD Life.
Oh, the PYD Life. We love that one.
We do have the HTV Romp mug press. We literally haven't gotten out of we haven't had a chance to breathe to get it out of the box yet.
No worries.
There will be a video coming out very soon in the next couple weeks though about that.
So good. I love it. So it's awesome. So just download all the files. You can see there's so many. But what you'll want to do is today we're just going to talk about it in Design Space. So we can go over to My Stuff, and we have an awesome book stack. This is an image that's available when you join the course. I'm downloading the original 100 files so you can see this is kind of like the new sublimation style. There's a lot of files that are like this style, but our original files are very much like traditional sublimation, like old school sublimation and things like that. Jeanette, Design Space has just added space to the area for everyone, like for print and cut and everything. So it is super, super, super exciting. So yeah, what you would do is you would just size how large you want this to be. And you can even see, you know, it's saying it's going to, you can even see if it's go fit. So you can see it will fit. This is about as large as you can do for this image. You could make it longer, or you could put another image on it for down at the bottom. So it's super fun. But here's what you need to understand. You bring the image in like a print and then cut, and that's it. That's the only difference.
You bring it in and you size it.
Yeah, you size it in Design Space. You can click Make It. You can go through, reposition it. You will, for this image, you know,
depending on what printer you use.
Yeah, depending on what printer. If we're using our shirt color, you don't need to mirror it because the shirt color automatically mirrors. So that is not necessary. If you're using a regular Epson, always be sure to mirror. And then you can press continue. You can click send to printer, and then you select your printer. We always recommend to use system dialog.
Will you go ahead and print one?
Sure. We're using the
sheer color.
Yeah.
Is it turned on?
It sure is. We just need to make sure I have some paper in here.
It should be. I think we keep paper in the bottom.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh, select the colors you want to refill. Oh, it thinks I'm wanting to refill ink. Hold up. Hold up now, tell me. Why does it think
Yes, Glenda, you get access to all of the files. If you have been a member of Maker's Gonna Sublimate from the beginning, you get access to all updates and all new files.
Yep, so good.
Is it giving you issues?
I'm just trying to close out wherever I'm at.
So the only limit to how big your image can be is a limit to how large your printer can print. That's the biggest limit on how large your image can be, because now that especially now that Cricut has the option for you to print can you not print 13 by 19 print and cut? No, you can't, because it won't fit on a 12 by.
Right. But
you can always just drag and drop an image into Canva.
Yeah, so good. Did you all recently add to the sublimation course? Kelly, yes,
Yes.
we recently did update it. So if you've had it in the past, please enjoy it and check out those updates. So here we are in our Sure Color settings. It is automatically going to flip it, like mirror it for us, so we don't have to do that. You can change any of the presets if you want. This is where you can, you know, save current. You could show presets. Like there's a lot of different things that you can do in here, whether it's color matching. You know, this is the Epson color controls that we are a pretty good fan of. You can see all the different things. And yeah, there's just a lot of options here. Lauren, what are you thinking?
Go to layout.
Let's go to layout.
Right
Right here.
Go to color matching.
Love color matching.
And then hit color sync.
So let's color sync it. So
And we just want it to be automatic.
automatic.
There are different profiles. If you click that and show them,
Yeah.
there are different profiles.
And this is where if you had a different ink, like this is where you could add your own profile.
Yes, yes. But I would just stick with automatic for this one.
Love it. So we're
And
going
then
to print
print
it
that way.
out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I hope I have paper in here. There's paper. I hope it's sublimation paper. I'm sure it is.
That's the only paper
Yeah,
we keep
it's
in
a
that
sublimation printer. I'm losing my mind. Love it, love it, love it. So good.
Tracy, you will find the new sublimation files if you go to your course. If you've already purchased the course, you will go to the course, and under the first lesson, there will be an attachments underneath that video. If you click over to attachments, then scroll down, you're gonna see the original 100 files. Then I think we added another 100 files later on, and then the 400 more after that.
Yeah, I can show you real fast, my friend. It's just on this share screen. So head over here. When you get to Maker's Gonna Sublimate, you're going to see, you will be at Overview. This is where you can join the Facebook group, and then click Attachments. Look at all that. You get the book, you get all the files, so much fun. So yay! Here is our amazing printout.
Will you show me both of those
good.
side by side?
So it looks totally different.
I think it was Alicia's driver and computer.
Yeah, so see,
Use the one you
this
printed
is-
today.
Yeah, so this is the one we just printed and what it's supposed to look like. And then as you can see, depending on the printer, depending on the drivers, depending on what setting you use, these simple little things matter so much. So now that you printed it out, we use Design Space, super easy. What you would do is two things. You can, a lot of sublimation people like to just rip their paper so it doesn't do any like pressing or any weird things. They like to press, some people like to rip the whole page so it doesn't like press. It's a little overkill for me. I don't really mind it, but I'm just gonna rip it today just to show you all that some people do it. And I won't rip these edges so we can compare and contrast afterwards. So we're just ripping. I would normally just use scissors, and then you just wanna make sure you do not scratch where the ink is, because you could literally scratch this off and it would ruin your design. All right, love it, love it, love it. So super fun. We're gonna set that to the side. Now let's talk about our shirt. So this is our shirt. We need to, number one, we can go through and press it real fast to make sure there's no wrinkles. I love to do a quick press. And this is a great time to like have a piece of butcher's paper just in case there's anything like on it. I just like to have it. Butcher's paper can be reused, but it's not always recommended. So I'm just going to press this for a couple seconds. Let's go get out any moisture. I always like to do that. If you haven't been doing that, I recommend it. And then,
So we also had somebody ask us Teflon over butcher's paper.
No.
My advice is personally, can you do it with Teflon? Yes. Is it better? No, because I think that I truly feel like the butcher's paper, what butcher's paper is made to do is absorb moisture.
Yep.
So what the butcher's paper does that the Teflon can't do is absorb the extra moisture that is being held in your shirts. So what the moisture will sometimes do, if it's not being wicked away, is it will make that ink spread.
Right. So now that we pressed it, look how like awesome it looks. I'm just going to lint roll it really fast. You could do this in any order. I just felt like the press would be nice to get out of the way first. I'm lint rolling to make sure I remove any residue, any hair, anything whatsoever. Go stretch it back out.
Any other foreign fibers, because there are fibers that are held within our garments that once pressed can turn blue.
Yeah, so true. Now, here's when you take your image, and this is where if you were using your spray, you would spray just lightly on it, and then it would adhere down. Since most of you do not probably have this, we're just gonna use tape, and then you position it, and then we're gonna tape it. So I'm just gonna grab my tape. This is heat resistant tape. And we're just gonna tape this down. Use as much or as little needed. If I was using an easy press, I would be more specific because there's more room for failure. I'm using a heat press today. So once it's in, it can't really go anywhere. All right, do you have any questions regarding this process so far?
Someone just asked, if you don't have a press, can you use an iron? Absolutely not with sublimation.
No.
The reason being is because the heat has to be a consistent heat all the way across, and it all has to be pressed at one time. So unfortunately, you cannot use an at-home iron for this, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna move that iron around and you're gonna unknowingly move your design or move your garment. And it's not gonna work. And plus, at-home irons do not get anywhere near as hot as it has to get for the sublimation process to occur.
Now remember, when you're in Maker's Gonna Sublimate, you're gonna get access to that guide that is gonna help you understand where, like the cheat sheet, so it's super fun. What we're going to do now is just always reference that. So today, we're going to press our shirt for 385 for 60 seconds. All right, so we have, here's our sandwich. We have butcher's paper. We have the shirt. We have the A-sub printout. Then we're gonna have another sheet of butcher's paper. So I have one sheet of butcher's paper down at the bottom. I'm gonna put my shirt into the printer, or into the printer, y'all, I'm losing it, into the press. We're gonna now get another sheet of butcher's paper.
Also, we have never had issues with this tape, like the yellow of the tape going into our designs. There are different types of heat resistant tape you can get. I think there are some clear heat resistant tape if you're afraid of that. Some people, use a blue.
We have not had any trouble. We love our yellow.
We've always had the
tasteful.
yellow.
Yeah.
And somebody said earlier that we heard of people using Scotch tape. I'm gonna say we do not do that.
No.
Because it's, I don't think it's heat resistant.
No, not at all.
So we're not,
no. That would leave residue. There would be all sorts of things.
What heat resistant tape does is it's much like the spray. And I know we've already had about 3 questions about the spray. If you use the spray, you spray the design, not the garment.
Love that.
You spray the design, not the blank, the garment, whatever you use.
Yeah.
What the heat resistant tape does is much like the spray. Once it heats up, it's like it's not sticky anymore.
Yeah.
You can pull it up a lot easier.
Yep. Should you put butcher's paper on the inside of the shirt? I personally do not, and I've never had any issues. So it's should be fine. We'll definitely take a look at this shirt once we're done. So our 60 seconds have came. I'm going to remove the butcher's paper, and what I want to show you all is, if you look, what's so funny is you can see the design. All right, so what that means is that there's ink. Can you guys see that, Sadie? Can they see that? So there's ink on this. I cannot reuse this because this ink would go back into the next design. All right, so this is trash. Trash, thank you, you served your purpose. Now we can peel up this. I'm gonna let this start cooling on our table. Ooh, it's looking so good. And let's see if there's any, I don't see anything here, but you can tell it's been, heated and things like that. So you could probably get away with reusing this, but I just have to teach you guys the most. We get our butcher's paper on Amazon. There's all sorts of different vendors. We've bought them all sorts of places. So, okay. Ooh, look at that. So crispy. And notice that there's a line here because
you didn't rip it?
I didn't rip it. So when you rip it, it actually shows a little bit of line here, but overall, no matter what, it'll be totally fine. And what you can also do is just have less pressure on your press and things like that, but there's so many things you could do. So this could be heated, you know, one more time, but not near as vibrant. So I would just print it again. So to keep the vibrant colors and everything like that. And y'all, this is the beauty of sublimation. You could not Cricut this at this level, at this quality. This is 100% polyester, so this is like the cream of the crop. This is a Hanes, and you could use other ones like this is a, you know, an athletic, I think from Walmart or something, that is 50% poly, 20% cotton, 25% cotton, and 25% rayon. Oh my gosh, rayon. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's super, super fun. So good, and we love it. But yeah, it's that easy. Let me hold it up just so you guys can see it. Yes, it is so fun. Will the line just wash out? Yeah, Ty, it will just like fly right out of there.
With that, it should, one material that you must always tear your edges is neoprene.
Yes, so
like
true,
for a
so
mouse
true.
pad or something, you need to tear every edge you can for neoprene or it will leave a harsh line.
Totally. So that's super fun. Yeah, we love butcher's paper. Does parchment work in place? No, butcher's paper is butcher's paper. Do not use Teflon, do not use parchment. Butcher's paper absorbs things. Not many others can do that. So super, super good. I love it. I think this is such a fun project. I wanted to see if there was anything else. We've covered a lot today. There's a lot that's better or good. I use white butcher's paper. I've never used brown. So this design is from the sublimation course. So you guys can grab the course and get it included. There's over 600 files for you when you join Makers Gonna Sublimate that are exclusive to Makers Gonna Sublimate. I did want to let you guys know, we have limited spots left at Make-a-thon. If you want a free mystery gift, if you want to get the biggest savings, you need to get your ticket. We have the box. Woo! We have mystery boxes getting packed up and getting ready to be sent out to you guys right now. What we did, we went from 300 to 600. All right? Make-a-thon is the first Saturday of March, and we have 600 boxes. Here's the deal. Over 550 already have names on it. So if you want a free mystery box to go along with your Make-a-thon ticket, do not walk, run over there and enroll in Make-a-thon. I want to hang out with you. I want to get you access to all the goodness. I want to get you the goodies. We have called up some of our best crafty friends to support us in this event, and they've hooked you up with so many good things.
And not only do you get that box,
yeah, you can
you
also
get this guy too.
So if you have not went ahead and purchased anything since Black Friday or Christmas, if you missed that promo, here's the ways you can get the Craft Hack Handbook. This offer goes away very, very soon, so do not walk, run. You can purchase any of our core programs and get the Craft Hack Handbook for free when it launches. The course and the book. The book will be mailed to you. So a Make-a-thon ticket, Makers Gonna Sublimate, a year membership, or you can add in a year to your membership as well. So super, super fun. I love it. We will be shipping out your boxes with plenty of time. Like I'm talking well over 45 days in advance. So have no fear. I love it, love it, love it. So good. So yay, I love it. What do you guys think about the amazing sublimation? I can't wait to hear. And yes, so good, so fun.
I know there have been so many questions about sublimation in the comments. You all are so eager to learn. I want to say, first of all, we have seen your questions. We're not ignoring you. There's just been so many. But one thing I highly want to encourage you all do, first of all, get that sublimation course now. That way, every single question is going to be answered within that course. But not only that, we have so many videos on our channel where we go over sublimation and talk about sublimation that you can digest those as well.
Yeah, I think the best place though, if you're really, someone said that they're like wanting to go in with their 2 feet.
It's
the course is for sure the thing.
Yes.
If you want to sublimate, I really just want to let you know, it is so fun. It can be so simple, and you're gonna rock it. All right.
And one thing that and this may just be me jumping to conclusions or making assumptions.
Okay.
I feel like there are people here that are scared and they're asking all of these questions and making it a little more complicated than it is.
Yeah, this is not
It's one of those things, it's a trial and error. Even when you take the course, you're going to have less trial.
So much less.
So much less trial, but it's still going to be one of those things. Like when you guys got your cricket for the first time. You had issues learning and evolving, but this is not hard. I do not want you guys to overcomplicate it.
When you think about the shirt that we just made, we didn't use a large format printer. It looked awesome. We didn't have to use the clamshell. We could have used an easy press. I know a lot of you have easy presses. You could use that, like we taped it down. I would totally trust that you would not, shake it around, move it around to create ghosting. So it is super, super fun, and we're super excited for you guys. Is there a hack if you have a heat pressed flocking over foil to keep it from coming loose?
I've never used flocked HCV over foil.
No, me either. So good. Love it, love it, love it. I am super excited. Our next boot camp, the party has not ended. So the party is continuing to Sunday, 7 to 10. We have so much in store for you in the year with Makers Gonna Learn. We cannot wait to hang out with you. It's going to be so much fun. So good. What are we giving away today? Do you know? That's a great question. Lauren's going to find out what our giveaway is for today that we'll announce
it's sublimation related.
Ooh, I love that. Someone asked, do you get the craft hack book if you do 2 payments for DMS? Yes, you sure do. So any core program, you will be able to get access for that. I jumped into sublimation with my whole body. I made mugs this year. Yay! For each of my staff. Congratulations, Sam Stone. Woohoo! Love it. Sadie just dropped the link if you need to extend your year membership. Love it, love it, love it. Cannot wait. It is going to be so much fun. Yes.
Obviously,
just signed up. Congratulations, Pamela.
This is our new giveaway.
Oh my word. Y'all, if you comment today, we are...
I didn't realize that, but that's what it says.
We are giving away an Epson Sure Color printer. Yeah. So that is our giveaway. We'll announce the giveaway winner at the event on Sunday. So super, super fun. Love it, love it, love it.
So we are announcing it Sunday.
Yes, yes, okay. Yes. So if I purchase Makeathon during Makeathon 23, pay for the mystery box, do I get the hack book? No. So it's just through the Black Friday promotion, which was 2 days, and then this started just a couple of days ago. So if there's anything you're missing that you want to add to your Makers Gonna Learn like arsenal, if there's a program or a year membership extension, so good. So all you need to do is make sure you've commented on the video. We will announce the winner of the Sure Color at the top of the show on Sunday evening.
Beautiful.
Are you guys ready? I am so excited. So good. So good. You guys are awesome.
We said we were giving away. We have so many other giveaways on Sunday. Y'all
There's a lot. We have the wheel. We have the wheel. We're spinning the wheel. We're giving away good stuff. And I love it, love it, love it. So good. I need to see if we are giving away. We sometimes give away I need to see if what we're doing. Do we have the page? Do you have the sign up page? Sometimes we give away Fridays live.
I thought we did. I thought we did give it away live, but...
Should we give it away live?
I think we do.
Okay.
Hold on, let me double check.
Doesn't have a sublimation printer?
That's the New Year's.
Let me know who does not have
official giveaway
a
rules.
sublimation printer.
Give us 2 seconds.
We may be giving it away at the show today.
Day 4. I think I thought we were giving it away live.
We usually give it away live. Yay!
Oh, there we go.
Us know. Thank you, Sid. Love it, love it, love it. Okay.
I thought it was live, but I didn't want to say something wrong.
We're about to give away a Sure Color
Doing it
printer.
live, guys.
We're doing it live. So all you need to do is comment, and Sadie's gonna randomly pick somebody. So if you would like a Sure Color Epson printer valued at $450, we just told y'all not to buy one, but we're about to buy someone one. So
yep,
I love that. Super, super fun. We are going to get you guys hooked up with sublimation for being here. How fun is it that somebody has watched the whole show?
Yep,
probably
been here,
and they're like, oh, I'd love to sublimate, and then they're about to take home a sublimation printer.
I know.
They're about to get one. So we have a winner. Drum roll, please. Da, 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 da. Christopher
No.
Christopher SIL
Silveri.
Silveri. Yay, congratulations, Christopher. All right, Christopher, here's what we need you to do. We need you to email us your best shipping address, hi@makersgonnalearn.com. That simple. That simple, my friends. We are so excited to have you guys. Love it, love it, love it. So
I'm waiting.
Congrats. Be sure to email us your shipping address.
Normally,
Yeah.
wait,
see.
did I it's not.
Yay!
Yay!
Love it. So good. Congratulations. We're so excited. Such a great time. Please come back Sunday for more giveaways, more goodness coming to you all. Are you guys ready? It's going to be fun. So hope you all enjoyed all of boot camp. So many fun things that we've went over and covered. It has been fantastic. I love it.
I have so enjoyed this week.
So
I feel like it has
fun.
been so informative. We've made stuff. We've learned all of the things. And we're just going to have a good time on Sunday.
Yeah. So be sure to get in on all of our deals. They will be ending Sunday night at midnight. So as the new year, as we ring in the new year, these deals end. So take today, grab the programs that you're missing. I want to hook you up with the Craft Hack Handbook completely free. And you just need to say yes to membership, all right? Membership, Design, Make, Sell, Makers Gonna Sublimate, whatever your program is of choice, that will get you inside of the Craft Hack Handbook completely free. So good.
Yay.
7 to 10 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, so good. Congratulations, everyone. So excited. And we will see you back here Sunday.
Sunday.
Awesome.